Welcome to the big house, Michigan Stadium. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Michigan Wolverines. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Well, guys, as you know, anytime Ohio State plays at Michigan, it can be really intense, and that's already something we've seen here in the pregame. You might remember teams shared the tunnel coming out onto the field, and I could see a little bit of a pregame scuffle, guys pushing, shoving, getting it mixed up. Already this rivalry game is turned up. The heat is on here at Michigan. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And the Wolverines will kick off first, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Saying, trying to be heard above the noise. Works the middle of the field. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. There's so many great rivalries in college football, guys, but I think this one, because of the disdain and the excellence, sort of rises to the top.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there are great rivalries scattered all around this country. In-state rivalries, interconference rivalries, a great history.
Maybe some room here. The 40, inside the 30, past the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And he makes the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Throwing, Underwood. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Back open in the middle.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Quick completion on the out route. Still running up for 40. There he goes to the left. All the way. Touchdown, Michigan. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
We may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly chew up that much yardage. Defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the points come in a lightning strike, a 70-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return. comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again.
He still threw it. I ain't think he still was going to throw
And
that
he's
shit.
got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
And, man, it's really nice to see a QB and see the blitz right away. Sees the blitz coming, they come attack, replace it right away, get it to your running back, let him take off and do some damage. When anybody blitzes, man, try to find that space right behind them, and that's where you can make big plays.
Say it. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Underwood. Got the quick pass. There he goes. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains at the 22.
Nice pitch and catch there from QB to wide receiver. Great job. An out route is all about timing. 1, 2, 3, boom. Break out, throw it to him right now. Great pitch, great catch.
Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Running inside, it's Jackson.
Low 44, you read that and didn't do it, bro.
That's a gain of 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keep it on the ground. There's a little room there. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right and you see that blocking and all the holes open up, that's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps, and man, oh man, they just...
Makes a grab and room to run. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was going for
What drink? You got no drink in here?
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Here's Sayin to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. He's given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Using his feet to buy time. Into the end zone. Incomplete into the end zone, but I think this offense is going to get nabbed for a penalty. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Saying to throw for it on fourth. Under fire. And it's a sack.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. A huge play there, and he has them set up and in business at the 30. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Offense changing the play. Back to pass. It's Underwood. There's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Pocket breaking down.
I hate that animation, bro. That's on me. I hate that animation. That's on me.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start.
Throwing, say it. Fires to the wideout.
What the?
Wide open downfield.
That's on me. That's bad right there. That was horrible.
20th to 19. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. First play of the period, 1st down here. They'll throw it from the red zone. Lets it fly deep downfield. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
An 8-yard pickup on the 1st down completion. Now 2nd and 2. Here's Underwood to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Wolverines moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Dropping back, it's Underwood. Here's a heat. Makes a grab for a big play. Smashes ahead. Breaks free, and he might be gone. He flips his field in an
Animation ain't gonna save you every time, my boy.
And the Wolverines with the 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Throwing right. He's got it.
Yes.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
A run for the quarterback.
I got you.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Offense lining up quickly. Underwood fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan!
Michigan!
Trip to the house. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7.
Look it up. Let's keep it up. Stop all that running. Nothing in the dark.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
I put it like that.
Here's Julian saying to throw. Tight end finds a
That boy did double returns.
They stop him just a link or 2 short
Never seen that
of
before.
first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Buckeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give, it's Jackson. Nice move there. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Beautiful play call offensively at the perfect time. In that situation, the defense obviously expecting a pass, so they sneak the draw in and gash the defense.
Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped.
Get the other side.
Run after the catch.
Get the cover from the bottom.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. You better have safety help over top, otherwise.
And he takes it in.
Shit don't make sense.
Touchdown, Buckeyes. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. He'll bring it out. It's Chambers. And he loses the ball.
What?
At his own end. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession. And now a chance to pull even. 1st and goal as we get late in the first half. Say it. Might be looking to run. Let's it go to the end zone.
That's a pick. He throwing that big back across his body, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw it. Say it. Looking to get it in. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Throwing, Underwood. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play.
Dang, no pass interference. Sheesh.
There caused the missed timing.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. They did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Got the back over the middle. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. The magic beam is control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
He wide open. I didn't even see that he was wide open.
Trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the wide out. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Working that left side now. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use the timeout. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Again, it's Underwood. Out of the backfield, he's open. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Wolverines want to crank the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Here's Underwood to throw. Rushes on him, and they got it. Michigan choosing to spend its final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Underwood in the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And if I'm this defense moving forward, man, I'm going to start thinking about, like, this is the guy. They keep featuring him. I've got to take him out of the game. I got to find a way to double him. I got to find a way on 3rd down to make sure this doesn't happen. This offense continues to run through him, and he continues to be successful.
And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Play fake, Julian Sayed. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Sayed. He'll off one deep down the left side. Upstairs, he's got it. They finally get him stopped. Man, oh man, did he almost make a play to end this half, but stopped on a touchdown-saving tackle. Buckeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance.
Offensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So
what? Like, I don't get this game. I don't get this game, bro. It's no way he... Like, why would he animate do that?
Now facing a third and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Underwood. Bringing the heat. Fires on the move. Almost intercepted.
All these animations do that. I'm going for it. I don't care. He's the first.
Force a fourth down.
That is the exact energy they talked about at halftime. Like coming out with right now for this defense. You're
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Bryce Underwood to throw for it on 4th. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And listen, obviously, you know, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him.
It's a pig. That's how you play defense, man. That's how you play defense, man.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They'll move the tight end. Throwing, Underwood. Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Quarterback making checks. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw. It's Underwood. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
Lined up in the gun on 3rd down, Underwood. The quick out. To the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Bryce Underwood to the air again. Pressure coming. Can't make the connection.
That nigga ran that bitch so slow. Oh my God. Like, that was just terrible. Like, God dang.
This offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progression. From go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Moving out to the right. Throwing on the run. Already toast the coverage. Got it deep downfield. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down the 25-yard line. And the Wolverines are flying down the field. Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Underwood. He's got the tight end. Breaks into the open. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. Quarterback keeps it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. He just threw that one away.
Finished the drive.
Open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision making.
They'll run it here on third and goal. And he's moved.
Shift.
Take it to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines. Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. With that lower body strength, you can just shed people off you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They go 83 yards on the drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Good tackle.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
It's complete to the left. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. First down here for the offense. Here's Sayin to throw. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, it's a pig. That's a pig.
Layout and catch.
Well, that's
a picky, baby.
This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. He'll be stopped, but not before. He carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Trying to barge their way in. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
If they can pay off this third and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other side. And he's in! Touchdown, Ohio State! The Buckeyes with an answer. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. He'll take it himself. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks, and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Finds his tight end. Makes the catch, and he's free. They've got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get concerned. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways
Take
that
it
you
inside
can
of that
be creative
boy.
and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
He wants to change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabs it in the middle. Open space at the 25. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? That's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. It's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drill.
The Wolverines are in the hurry-up. Here's Underwood to throw. Under fire. Touchdown Wolverines. And they take it in for 6 more points.
late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point was good. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Throwing, say it. Under fire. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, yeah, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking for a man. It's Sayed. Here's the pressure. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense.
I just love the effort by the defense on this play. We're late in the game. It's in the fourth quarter. Guys are tired. They're not able to get to the QB right away, but they continue pursuing him, and they're able to get to him outside of the pocket. Nice job.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Throws to the wideout. And it is another interception. Just a terrible return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of...
Way to fight for your first game, Tay. Way to fight for your first game. I need to get me some water. I need some water. Man, I could win.
No, you.
No, you?
Beer tonight. That is not the
Coach you. Who's bad?
Welcome to L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Louisville Cardinals. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Did you know Louisville has one of the most unique stories about their stadium in all of college football? The L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium was built on a former railroad repair yard that opened in 1998. The land on which it was built was previously serving as a site for the Louisville and Nashville South Louisville Rail Yard. During construction of the stadium, the blaring train horn was used at the rail yard to indicate shift changes and was reclaimed. It is now blown pregame and each time the Cardinals score. Guys?
Holly, thank you.
Let's get it, man. 1 down, 4 more to go.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He stopped that for a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Poor starting field position here for this offense. Underwood, pocket breaking down. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
And that is how you set the tone as a defense. On the first drive of the game, you're not just getting a 3 and out. You're not even just getting a turnover, but you actually score points with a safety to open this thing up.
Here's Brown to begin the drive.
At least starting off bad this game.
Turning it on.
Starting off bad this game. Let's go, nigga.
Into the house. Touchdown, Louisville.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So here comes the Michigan offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, David.
And try to find...
Looking for a huge play. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. To the air on first down. The screen, and watch out. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. And the Cardinals headed quickly to the line.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
On target. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw again. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout.
He still threw that. That's crazy part. I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna throw that. That's smart right there. Yes. He paused the game. Whoever I'm playing.
Huh?
The person I'm playing.
Oh, they paused the game?
Mm-hmm.
Everything's being paused?
Yep.
I think they went to go get something.
What do we
He
go
gets
get?
the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
I'm pausing.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play.
Fires one high and deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive player right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Bringing it back. Knocked down at the 43-yard line, and the interception has him set up in plus territory.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Motion from the wideout. Making side adjustments here. Throwing. Underwood. Fires to the wideout. And wings it incomplete.
Come on, man. Hit his fucking feet.
Make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Going deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down is coming up.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing the pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Bryce Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Sweet spin. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Again, it's Underwood. Now he's going to break the pocket. Fires downfield. Boy,
It's him. It's this hook nigga chasing like so far. I like that. I like that. I like how they make these niggas do that shit. The old game would have made that nigga stop a long time ago.
On 2nd and 10, 4 wide out set, trips right. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. He wants to go deep. Makes a deep grab. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They want to run this quarterback. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And the point after is good. On the run from inside his own 5. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake.
Oh, Tatum,
He took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Ooh, my God. He threw it right at him.
Turnover can swing momentum.
Ain't gonna lie. If he ain't read that, how about 70 yards?
How about that play by
They gotta fix the screens. They don't do that shit right. And they get stopped directly next to the edge every time.
Into the end zone for a touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake.
Good play.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's 1st down from the 38. Wants to go right back downfield. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. The run inside. It's Brown. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've reached the end of 1. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Looking to take a shot.
Like, why I couldn't get on my nigga? How you stand in front of nigga and then get mossed?
15. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback will keep it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running inside, it's Brown. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Gets rid of it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on 3rd down, forcing the 4th down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
Man, that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the 1st down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe in you.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what?
Maybe a crease. Inside the 50. The 30. Past the 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
This quarterback is so unique and he's so special because of his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The sure hands, it's McCoy. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Fast, physical, and disruptive. Michigan has a rich and storied history of guys up front who can make life miserable for a quarterback.
Just dudes. I mean, guys that win matchups. Guys that you know if it's going to be a pass rush on the outside, one-on-one.
Caught, and he's got room. Touchdown, Cardinals. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, how hard is is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver. You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback making adjustments. Here's Underwood to throw. Going downfield for the big play. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. And he scores! Touchdown, Wolverines!
And that is how
I just drew some up.
cuts into your lead. You know what you do? First play.
Really had 80 wide open down the middle, too.
Play, snatch the momentum right back in this football game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Plucks it out of the air. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the first.
They'll give it to Brown. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Richardson. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Makes the catch. It's Brown.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. On first down, it's Brown again.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
It's complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The throw to the outside is complete. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Louisville calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2.
95, 96, Bridge. 95, 96, go.
He's looking to pass. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Underwood unloads to the wideout.
Jeez, boy. Dang, that he came, boy.
He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And this one is perfect. The lead is now back down to 9. And the Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half. Let's see what he can get done from inside.
Good hit, boy, good hit.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step 1, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. The Cardinals racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground, understanding he's a threat, and playing him like that.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Fires to the tight end. And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires left.
Oh, it's a dot.
He's got it in more than enough for a first down. And he'll take it to the
Boy, had too much time, man. Too much time. Too much time.
And this RB's been a weapon, man. How much fun is it to have a guy that can run in a touchdown, can catch 2? You can deploy him anywhere on the field. He's dangerous, and this defense, they better get locked in, man. Wherever he's at, whether he's catching it, running it, all eyes need to be on him.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Throwing, Underwood. The short hands, it's Hansen. There he goes. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to him and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who can make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my
Like 54, you block him. You block him, we wait for the safety.
Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time at that quarterback spot. But
If you see her numbers, see the numbers.
Great season.
The Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss.
Nah, I had to find the tab. I'm going to do it.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Finds the tight end. Breaks it, continues to fight for yards. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. That's what tight ends are supposed to do, just have people bouncing off them like spitballs off a battleship.
And when you're a defense, you got to understand, we got to swarm to the football because these big dudes, they break tackles and they can get loose if we're not tackling with multiple guys. Nice effort by the big fella.
Might be calling a hot route. Underwood from the gun on third down. Quickly to the tight end. Finding some room. Touchdown Wolverines. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Number 99, set to kick this one.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Foley. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Cardinals want to pick up the tempo. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Gets the back moving. Second down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's Foley. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going to try to get it himself. He goes out of bounds. Short of the first down marker, and the defense gets a stop.
Oh, you can challenge? That's nice.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's Underwood to throw. Spits it out to the back. That's caught. It's Marshall. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away.
Stop with all that yelling, bro. Gotta fold clothes after this game, bro. Yeah, I gotta fold my clothes.
Welcome to the big house, Michigan Stadium. It's the LSU Tigers and the Michigan Wolverines. We stay the state of college and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the side.
We home? Let's
When you
go.
talk about iconic stadiums in college football, the Big House
We
is
needed that.
at the top of your list. One of the most unique stadiums. It is nestled down in the ground. It is loud. It is fun. Ann Arbor has one of the finest stadiums in college sports. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The run inside. It's Marshall. Got enough for the first. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those choke
Come on, you
plays
gotta block
like he just
one,
did,
man.
setting
You
the
gotta
tone.
block.
And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to blow up now and start doing something. I know he's got the height and weight at the tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Underwood. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's got him in the flat. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Bryce Underwood to the air again. Pulls it in. It's Marsh. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Underwood. And he was hit.
Fuck, that shit open too, man.
It falls to the ground incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Underwood in the gun on third down. Complete to the right. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. And the Wolverines go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Running inside. It's Marshall. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Throwing, Underwood. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Wolverines trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He might want another play. He's looking to throw. Picked off, and the opening drive.
Boy, they blessed the nigga, boy.
A tough start to
Blessed the nigga crazy.
Defense comes up with a big play.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end.
Nah, niggas can't reach out their tackle, bro. Two niggas right there, and they can't reach out the tackle.
Mark it at the 34.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Looking for a man. It's Levin. Throws to the tight end. He makes the catch. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
It's a really nice play there. The thing about this guy, he forces the defense to have to stay disciplined. He just can't take a play out. He reminds me of an old LSU quarterback that I used to play against, Kurt Tyler. He was a guy that could hurt you throwing the ball, but he was also shifty and he could extend plays. We had a great defense at Florida, full of NFL dudes, but it's
picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, I think they're going to look back on this one, guys, just with frustration, just an opportunity missed. Your defense did the best thing they could do. Starting the game, forcing a turnover. Now you get the ball, and you give it right back. So the momentum you had and the energy that was in the building, now it goes swinging right back to the other side.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. That's reeled in. It's Marshall. Runs through, man. He might have some space.
Oh, they cheated you. They cheated you crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Touchdown.
The first one, alright. But the second and third one, they cheated you crazy. I was just spamming shit.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like these. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield.
Oh, they cheated homeboy crazy, but I rage. Right now, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter.
She don't know how to do that. Stop making her do that. She don't know how to do that.
From inside the 15, here comes the return.
Shit, they gave him right back. Oh, go catch it. Go catch it, C. Go catch it, C.
Just barely able to keep him from housing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of
Oh
score
my
on the board.
gosh.
7-0. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Berry. There's a crease, and he'll race it to the house.
Oh my God, that speed boost is crazy. Nigga bounce off three niggas and
as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It did, Reese. You've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And he made the extra point without problem. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Marsh. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback may change this route. Here's Underwood to throw. Looking down the middle. Got a man. It's Owens. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
That's a really nice pass. You can see why this guy right here gives the Michigan faithful reason to be optimistic. You know, for years we know Michigan has always been good at running the football, but they've got to be able to throw. They've got to be more consistent making big plays through the air. This guy gives them that chance.
They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. To the air, it's Underwood. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. Snags it up the 30 and still running. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Underwood.
I see him jump. I was really hoping it didn't do it.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Again, it's Underwood. Grabbed over the middle. It's Marshall. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Throwing, Underwood. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Wolverines will hustle to the line. Send the tight end in motion. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The offense changing the play. On the move. they're in business here with the first down.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
And the Wolverines have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Trying to bowl his way in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal.
How did you sleep?
Nice job on 1st down and goal, get them tackled to the ground.
Huh?
Now on the move. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. See what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Quarterback has to have command in those situations. You cannot afford a penalty like that deep in your own territory. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. So backing up with that penalty, and they can feel their own goalpost looming over their shoulder. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They feed him again. 7-yard pickup on that one. 3rd down and 3 coming.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
3rd and short. They got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Back to throw. It's Levin. Fires to the wideout. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it to keep this drive alive. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They convert the 4th down, but back to the line with no time to waste. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. At the 40, there he goes. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Looking to throw on 1st down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Throws it deep. Got it down the field. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12.
Timeout, LSU.
So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. Wolverines will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. They start this 3rd quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent.
How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger, and that is swagger well earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud, Reese, and be like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
To the air, it's Levin. Here's a heat. Finds his big tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Yeah, nice job. As soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let.
After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Timeout is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Green. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. He goes right back to the air. Rushes on him. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And
This one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. Looking to scramble. He throws back across and into the defense. A dangerous play. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his second interception of the game. Instead, it's fourth down.
Man, you've given up this drive and then come down the field. You had such an opportunity to get the pick and close the door and shut down the drive and not give up points. That's a big missed opportunity for this defense.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the catch. They'll wrap him up, and he is stopped well short of the first down marker.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Here's Underwood to throw. Still looking, on the move. Snags it inside the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Michigan.
And I think it's pretty clear. They went into the half and said, we're getting the ball and we're going to be aggressive. And how about the aggressive shot down the field? Play one of the second half to start it, and he goes all the way to the end zone. That is how you start a half fast.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
Number 99, set to advance on the fly.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. The run inside. It's Berry. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Line getting set on second down. Scanning the field, it's Levin. Unloads to the right. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Oh, he just hit.